the UNIMAP Edu Solutions Private Limited cordially welcomes you to unlock your educational dreams.
Hi friends, myself Ahmad Sharif. This video is brought to you by UNIMAP Edu Solutions Private Limited, head office Coimbatore, branch office in Hyderabad. Today I am with the special guest and it would be very nice to hear the beautiful introduction from himself. Hi.
Hi, how you doing guys? My name is Logan Williams. I'm the international sales consultant at Dr. Walter Insurance Brokers in Germany. Yeah, we're absolutely very excited to work with UNIMAP here and to help Indians who want to come to Germany find the right insurance and to get the solutions that they need.
So now I would move on to the next question.
Sure.
So what is the difference between the travel insurance like for coming to the Germany and there is a interior Europe travel insurance validity? So like for example, along with health insurance, they take the extra health insurance for when they travel out of the Germany. So these travel insurance help them like for getting the health insurance valid in Europe. For example, I'm traveling to Austria. So the health insurance which is here, it's not valid. You have to take an extra travel insurance.
It's recommended to take another kind of insurance. I mean, if you're in, for example, the statutory system, there are some services that are provided also within Europe. That's under what is called the EHIC card. That's EHIC, and so there are certain things that are recognized within Europe that are taken care of, but at varying levels. And so what I find is that it's still recommended to have some kind of private travel insurance or travel health insurance on top.
It doesn't cost much. It is usually €9 per year, so it doesn't makes the student to burden. So when he travels all around the Europe, so if something goes wrong with the health, so this helps him to save his money.
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's all about, what are you willing to risk?
Yeah.
The prices can vary depending on what it is that you want, what kind of coverage that you need.
Okay.
And
according to the need and the specifications and the demand.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's what we're building together with UNIMAP. We're actually providing a portal where your customers can get that information
clearly, and he can judge like what to make. And so friends, it's not only that you prefer for health insurance, and it's your responsibility to know about the travel insurance interior in the Europe. You have to take it. So it's like an approach to educate yourself, and it helps you a lot. So now I would like to ask, Germany is land of laws. So there are many other insurances which are really very important. Either it's a student or is an employee or anyone. So can you explain that, like liability or repatriation, accident, few insurances, like what you feel?
Sure.
Which are important where students or anyone has to plan it, because if they're not much aware of it. So if you can give few information about that, it
just
will
some basic.
Yeah, basic. It's just a basic information.
Okay, well, we don't really need a repatriation insurance, obviously, if we're living in Germany. So as a German, well, now a German myself, I don't need a repatriation insurance.
Okay.
However, what I can definitely recommend, obviously, you must have a health insurance. It is also wise to have some kind of additional dental care insurance if you know that you're going to stay in Germany for longer. If you don't, then probably not, but maybe it's best to have one that's from your home country, and just check with them to see if it also covers you in Germany for the time that you're here. I would also definitely recommend what's called Versicherung. That's your liability insurance. There has been a lot of talk recently here in Germany, maybe not so much recently, but for quite some time, about making it a statutory type of insurance. That's how important it is. It is not at the moment, but I personally consider it to be basically, it's a must.
Of course, life is an uncertainty, like we don't know what happens.
Exactly.
So the past experience, we felt like the repatriation also plays a crucial role, because
if you're coming into Germany as a student, then you definitely need repatriation insurance for sure. For mortal remains, I mean, if something happens, imagine just worst case scenario. Nobody wants to think about it, but just imagine the worst case scenario, that you get into some kind of accident, you your parents need to come and get you. So not only do they suffer the loss of their child,
Yeah.
they also suffer the financial burden of needing to come to a country that they don't necessarily
Yeah.
know anything about, deal with all of the bureaucracy here to and also with our laws to actually get you back to your own country for the burial.
Yeah.
This costs a lot of money, a lot of nerves, a lot of stress at probably the worst moment of your life.
Yeah.
So it's for somebody who's coming to or going to another country, I would say that's something that's essential to have, essentially. You know.
Like these are not mandatory, but
It's something to think about for
Yeah,
sure.
because he has to be aware of it, and
Mm.
he has to make, or he or she, anyone has to make a decision whether it's necessary for them or not.
Yeah, I mean, if you come from a family that's quite wealthy and they already have a good relationship with the country and they know how to organize that themselves, maybe they can speak the language locally. Great, you know, then they could organize it, but still the costs are quite a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, to actually handle that, to bring a body back feels like this is quite a macabre topic, but so it needs to be in a specific container.
Yeah, it's practical. Like, so if something goes wrong, like
it costs money. It needs to go on the flight. It needs to go through certain procedures for customs, etc. It's handled differently. All of these things cost money, and you need to decide, okay, what exactly needs to be done? Who do I talk to about that? Do I have the money for it? Where do I go? Where do I pay? If you have a repatriation insurance, that's all taken care of by the insurer.
And it doesn't cost much. I think they can research and they can find. So
you can find out for yourself.
Paying a
what that
penny and
actually
getting
costs.
the benefit, like having some futuristic thought of reality.
Yeah.
So it's fine. Like, it's up to the individual choice. And I would like to end this session.
Maybe on a happier note.
Yeah. Has been expertise in insurances, like one of the team member from Dr. Walter. You can get the upcoming sessions on insurances in YouTube channel of UNIMAP with Logan Williams. Thank you.
All right, thanks very much.
You can register with us through our portal. So join us and be at the pinnacle of education through the best service provider. We keep your data protected, and we are determined to connect the world to Germany with our amicable assistance. For further details, visit us at www.unimap.in.